What's up guys, Lameface here, and I'm back with another Final Fantasy VII video, and today I want to talk about one of my favorite glitches to perform in this game that will max out all of your character's stats really fast. So if you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Now before I get into the actual steps, I'm going to show you real quick what I'm talking about. So here are the attributes that determine how strong your characters are. Strength is the attack stat, dexterity is the ATB, or the speed of when it becomes your turn to attack, vitality is your defense stat, magic is how powerful your spells are, spirit is your magic defense, and luck determines a lot of things, like for example, how likely you are to dodge an opponent's attack, get a critical hit, or land a death blow if you're using that materia, things like that. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to see this in more detail. The max each stat can get to is 255, and there are two ways to raise your stats. One is by leveling up, and the other is by using sources, which you'll ultimately find while playing the game. You can also raise your stats with accessories, but it's not permanent. Once you take that accessory off, your stats will drop to what they originally were. There are 6 different sources you can get, each will apply to a different stat. The power source boosts strength, speed source boosts dexterity, guard source boosts vitality, magic boosts magic, mind source boosts spirit, and luck boosts luck. Now, as I mentioned, you'll find these sources throughout your playthrough, but each source only raises the stat up 1 point, and there aren't too many of them around. Fortunately, there are enemies that you can morph into sources, and that's how we're going to perform this glitch. Typically, when you morph an enemy into a source, you only get 1, but we are going to get 99 per battle by using the W item duplication glitch, saving hundreds of hours of grinding. So in order to do this glitch, you'll need W item, morph, and Yuffie's Conformer, which is her ultimate weapon. This will get you most of the sources, however, in order to get all of them, you'll need at least 2 final attacks and preferably Quadra Magic with Master Magic along with HP-MP swap. I'll explain that part later. First, let me show you how this glitch works. So you'll need to understand how the W item duplication glitch works. If you don't, you should be able to pick it up while watching this, but if not, you may want to watch a video on how it works first. So the first thing we want to do is use up all of our sources that we have in our inventory. Make sure that you don't have any before doing this. Next, we want to have 1 of a usable item in battle. I think the greens from the Chocobo farm is the easiest way to go. So just buy 1 of each green and move it up to the top of your inventory. This will make sense in a minute. The first source we're going to duplicate is the power source, which boosts our attack stat. There's a couple different places to get this, but my favorite is at Mount Nibble. Follow the route I'm taking until you get here, and the enemy we're looking for is this guy swinging the ball and chain. First thing we want to do is take out the extra enemy. Make sure that you have 2 enemies in total before doing this glitch. Now that that's done, we're ready to perform the glitch. First, you'll want to have Yuffie morph the enemy. As soon as you do that, whoever has W item equipped, in my game it's Cloud, have him select the green that we only have 1 of, and then select the item below it and wait. Once Yuffie morphs the enemy, you'll notice the power source has taken the place of the green that was originally there, and your pointer goes back to your inventory. Now select that second item again, then cancel, then select, then cancel, back and forth, over and over. Each time you do it, you'll get another power source. Just keep doing this until you get 99 and then finish the battle. You can keep doing this until you've run out of single items that you have, and then you can simply go back and restock. Now that we have 99, I'm going to finish the battle. And make sure to use up all your sources before trying this again. You'll notice my characters already have that stat maxed out, so I'm not going to use the sources on them. So instead I'm going to use it on Barrett here. So check out his strength stat at 92. Now I'm going to use all the power sources on him, and now check out his strength. It's at 191. So you'll only have to do this roughly 1.5 times per character to max them out, which beats having to do this 150 times per character, that's for sure. So now I'm going to show you how to get the next source, which will be the guard sources. Head over to the Mediel area outside the forest by the Chocobo tracks and run around until you find these guys, and we'll do the same thing as before. Make sure you don't have any guard sources in your inventory, have Yuffie perform morph, switch over to Cloud right away and use the single item, and select the second and wait until morph is complete. Select the second item again, cancel, and repeat until you got 99. You should be starting to get the hang of this. So now we have 2 sources down, and the rest of the sources can be found in the sunken Galinka, so that's where we're going to head next. The last 2 sources that you can duplicate easy are located in the same spot, which is in the short hallway. These guys will give you the speed source, and these guys will give you the luck source. I would recommend holding off on giving Yuffie luck sources until you've maxed out every other stat on all of your characters, and you'll see why here in a second. Just real quick, I'll show me performing the glitch on both of these guys, and then I'll show you how to perform the last 2 sources. Okay, now you can see it's a relatively easy glitch to perform. The reason why the last 2 are so hard though is because they only spawn by themselves. See, up until this point we've had as much time as we want to duplicate because there's another enemy on the screen. But with the enemies that have magic and mind sources, they only spawn by themselves, and that's where the additional items Quadra Magic, Master Magic, and multiple final attacks come into play. So here's the setup. Give Yuffie Quadra Magic and pair it with Master Magic. Final attack paired with Morph, and final attack paired with any magic spell that helps your allies. I used Shield here. And to save some time, I use HP MP swap. So the idea here is to have the enemy kill Yuffie. She will then perform Morph as her last attack, turning the enemy into the source, and then perform a magic spell, giving you some time to duplicate it. With Quadra Magic paired with Master Magic, she'll cast the spell 4 times, so the more final attacks you have, the more time you can give yourself to duplicate. I only have 2, so that's what I'm going with here. The Serpent gives you the Mind Source, and Unknown 3 gives you the Magic Source. So the reason why I suggest you wait to give Yuffie luck sources until last is because with full luck it becomes very hard to get hit. So I ended up sitting in battle for long periods of time waiting for Yuffie to get hit with an attack. Sometimes they would run out of power, so I'd have to kill them and try again. So to save some time, I would just wait until all your other stats are maxed out with all your other characters. But that pretty much covers it. I hope this saves you all some time and gives you the best possible team that you can have. This helps greatly when fighting Emerald and Ruby Weapon. I'll be posting more videos including news on the Final Fantasy VII Remake, and if you have any questions about something in the game that you'd like to see me do a video on, leave it down in the comments section. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.